Good morning, everyone. Today is the 17th of May, Friday morning. Made it through another week. To God be the glory. Great things He hath done. You know, in the 3rd chapter of John, the 27th verse says, "A man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven." A man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. It's a very powerful verse. A man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. And all these people are because they've got everything planned out. There's another verse that says, "I know thy works before. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it." So God's the one that opens the doors and shuts the doors. And there's a lot of people that think they're the ones that can open and shut doors. You believe God is sovereign? Most people don't. Job 41:14 says, "Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about." How can then a man be justified with God? John 25:4. John 3:4. How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter in the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Proverbs 20:24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Man's goings are of the Lord. Isaiah 28:20. For a bed is shorter that a man can stretch himself on it, and the covering narrow than he can wrap himself in it. Psalm 118:6. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear what man can do unto me. First Corinthians 3:11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Well, the thing I want to point out today is that you cannot open your own doors. You know, there's a passage in Acts that talk about they were going into one city and they were restrained from going there. The Holy Spirit kept them from going there. If God says no, there's not any way you could turn it into a yes if the answer from God is no. Paul prayed 3 times that his thorn in the flesh might be taken from him, and the answer was no, I'm not going to do it. My grace is sufficient for you. How many times in my life have I set out to do something and there was closed doors? Do you think that Jonah had a closed door when he ran from the Lord? He was thrown overboard from the ship, and the Lord sent a whale and swallowed up Jonah. You cannot thwart. You cannot thwart what God has decreed, my friends. It's an impossibility. I used to know a guy, he used to say this all the time: if God's in the matter. If God is in the matter. Let me tell you, God's in all matter. He's in every atom. He's in every molecule. There are no maverick molecules with God. And if God shuts the door, by golly, you can't open the door. Okay? But if He opens the door, you can go right through the door. The providential hand of God is certain. He's the one that opens and closes doors. So the next time you get discouraged and it seems like you're beating your head against a brick wall, just realize God's the one that can open that brick wall, and God's the one that closes that brick wall. And there's not a cotton picking thing you can do about it. Live with it. I knew a guy used to say that. Live with it. Love to live it. Love to love shut doors, and love to love open doors. May the good Lord be with you today is my prayer. God bless.